Okay. Are we live? It looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello. Right, okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Lady Lavellan, and welcome to my Realm of Purpose. Today we're going to be starting part 10 of my Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. I've played the game before. Uh-oh, the cat is meowing. Brief interlude. Yep. What's the matter, baby? You want in? Did I close the door on you, silly? I closed the door on him. Hey. Pussycat was meowing. Oh goodness, I'm gonna sneeze. Hi, Sky. Yes, hello, welcome. I see people popping in. Oh goodness. Thought I was gonna be alone today. I was like, oh, it's gonna miss my people. The door is open, sir. The door is open. He's such a silly boy. Oh, I just sneezed there. That was wonderful. So yeah, hi everybody. Lady Lavellan, Realm of Purpose, part 10 of Let's Play Inquisition. It is modded, and yes, the game is modded, and oh, sorry, I'm blanking. Today is literally had to run home. I'm not missing stream for anything. Yeah, it's modded. I'm probably going to spoil things for this game, but I won't be spoiling anything for Veilguard. However, I do want to talk a bit about content on the channel. I'll talk about that in a bit. With Veilguard coming out, I mean. Yeah, so I've been busy. First of all, how are we all? Most important question. How is everybody? Hi, Saf. Like I said, I've been busy. I'm not gonna show you the armor, because I have made the Pinkquisition, and everybody's got green armor as well. I'm the only one who has pink armor, but I want to save that for cutscenes. Oh, nope, you would have seen it. Let's see, I have pretty much done a lot of the Storm Coast. I've completed all the upgrades in Skyhold. Let's see. Oh, I've got the sniffles today. I don't know where that came from. I've done a lot of Crestwood. I don't know why I keep exiting out of the actual menu. Apologies, that's got to be so disorientating. I've done a majority of the hinterlands. There we go, world map. I've done a lot of Emprise de Leon. Emerald Graves. Done a lot of that too. Exalted Plains. I haven't finished the Dalish ones. It's pretty much shards that I haven't done, and the odd quest here and there. I haven't done Temple of Durthaman. I haven't unlocked the Forbidden Oasis, but yeah. I haven't done the Hissing Waste. I've gotten a couple of resources there. I've done a majority of the Western I've been busy. This game is so relaxing to just run around and play. And I've gotten a bunch of judgments to do, as well as personal quests, and of course, yeah, Here Lies the Abyss. How could I forget? It's the title of the video. Ice cream, nice. Yeah, I'm actually really good today. I'm doing really good today. I've been working on stuff. And I'm kind of at a loss. Yep. 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 Sorry, I'm just reminding myself what I did. I might, in my own time, complete the 2 other DLC as well. I have the time, I think. If I did all of that, I think I have the time to... Because you get extra resources and stuff from this. A missing assassin. Cool. Let's Oh, is this Severin? It is! Good old Severin. What the hell is Severin up to, actually? My dear Liliana, I'm not doing the voice. Your Inquisition is working with the Crows. I ask only because I may have removed one of the assassins from your employ. If I'd known the man was yours, I would have at least let him finish the contract. No matter, allow me to make it up to you. You know I would do a much better job than the Crows.
Any Venatori activity?
If my agents find anything, you will be the first to know.
And I am far from pleasing to work with, no? As a favour to a friend, I'll charge only a fraction of the price. Yeah, dude, you're not a great assassin. The entire point of your quest line was that you were not a great assassin. You were competent. Just. Yeah, as ever, yeah. Well, talk to your old friend. Oh my goodness. God, I might replay... Oh, I don't have to... Guys, we have enough. We're so close to Veilguard releasing that I was about to say, I might go replay Origins. I don't think I've got time. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Support from Navarra. Oh, we also have to go round everybody and talk to them. Also, hi everybody else that's turned up. Hi! So lovely to have you. How are we all? It's so nice. Thank you for being here. I'm in such a good mood today. I can't wait for tomorrow for my mood to just drop to nothing. If I'm in such a good mood today. Existential dread. Come at me. Let's fight. Let's keep the... Who's this from? Josephine. Yeah, Josephine's talking about it. Let's let Josephine go.
At your service.
I've also supported Cassandra. She's my usual choice for Divine. Getting things moving. Oh, we certainly have the force this submission. I don't know how this quest turns out, but I feel like picking the one that has less time is a bad idea. Not always, but a lot of the time. Fuck it.
To work?
We're in trouble, but fuck it. It's not like it matters, it's fine. As long as we get points or something. Yeah, I have 90 free power. I could do everything right now. Right. So, yeah, we have a myriad of things we could do right now. Like I said earlier, I've been busy. I've completed almost every map, and I am at level 19, level 20 now. I also did the Pinquisition, and I've got everybody in green armor. So, and I'll leave that as a surprise for you to see. It's... I apologize in advance for your eyes. Yeah, so what do you want to do? Judgments? Sit on our throne and do judgments? No, we can't. We can't, actually. Because I might... Ooh, we should go do... Well, you know what? We're gonna go do Iron Bill's quest first, because I need to make sure that gets done. I am not fucking that up.
Your worship.
I've done so much. I'm baffled by how much I got done in so little time. Krem.
Your worship?
How can I use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Clever answer. Oh, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Pleasure as always, boss.
Oh my god, I haven't got his approval up. Enough. Have I fucked up?
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Please?
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
I might have to go do a dragon fight. Oh, all the dragons are ready and primed to go as well, if you want to do dragon fights, but I do want to get a lot done today, because we have 4 more sessions of this to do the entire game. Meriden, you're driving me insane. You're beautiful, your voice is lovely. Shh. Thank you. Okay. I'm losing my mind.
How do the re-educators work?
I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't
Or
need blood magic or demons.
I could do
to
the
change someone's
judgments.
mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
Because I know this conversation isn't going to get me approval. Iron Bull. No. Judgments. Because I've got 4 primed and ready to go. Sorry, I've been watching so much Veilguard that I've been watching a bunch on the gameplay, and it talks about primers and detonators and stuff. I think I was watching... I know I watched Split the Veil again, because I like re-listening and just catching things I didn't quite pick up the first time. I'm just... Oh, the combat sounds so good. Oh, dear lord. Let's see. I'm literally just looking up how the approval works with judgments. Let's see. Yeah, Chief Movram? Oh god, I know what'll get. Yeah, I know what'll get Iron Bill going. Not in that way.
You can alter someone's beliefs that easily.
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page, erase a word here and there, and your whole outlook changes. I always felt a little weird reading after that conversation.
The re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais when you commit a crime or betray a lord? They just lop your head off. At least the Qunari try to fix you.
Oh, don't worry, Nora. You can go. I grant you my permission to leave. I'm joking, but yeah, no. Good luck in your journeys, friend.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
That's, damn.
You did ask. Anyway, nice talking with you.
Sorry, I just realized I'm still chewing and I'm eating carrot sticks with hummus. Buffering. I once again don't know what's up. I think it's because Lord Solavine, I think he's also not streaming, but he's playing games with his pals, so could be that. Maybe I had to ask about that and it's... Oh, I did? Okay.
Ah! Come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
I was under the impression that you were just sending reports.
Yeah, so was I. The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
Sorry, I'm munching. I don't want to talk with my mouth full. So, yeah, sorry. It's words. I was thinking then, if this quest doesn't trigger unless you ask him about the Ben Hasrath, and I'll have to experiment with that, because that's interesting if true. Which means he was sitting on this letter, and he wasn't going to tell you unless you asked. Kind of similar to how Solas's romance starts. You have to prod him and ask him about himself. So, yeah, does anybody else know the answer, if that's true? Yeah, I'm really sorry about the buffering. I don't understand. I'll check my settings, but it should be fine. Yeah, everything looks like it should be normal. It's Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was one. Maybe that means if he doesn't tell you about the report, perhaps he doesn't want to. If maybe, I'm curious. I would have to go into a proper analysis of that, but I feel like there's something there that unless you ask him about the Ben Hasrath, or maybe ask him everything about himself, he won't tell you about it because he doesn't want the alliance to happen. And one day I'll release the video, well, complete it, where Solas works it out too, that basically Ironbull doesn't believe in the Qun. He just doesn't believe in much else, is the point of his character. Which is why he's capable of turning Talvish off. Because he isn't fully invested in the Qun. He's just never had an alternative. Well, he's just never had a way out because he believes it's his lifeline. Just like, you know, if you grow up in a home that's not especially nurturing, like, it's still your home though. Or, I don't know. There's something there.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before.
Weird.
This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big war ships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
I also, in terms of this quest, a lot of people summarize it in getting alliance with the Qun at the cost of the chargers, and people usually say, oh, it's just like 5-6 guys. It's not. You get to meet Ironbull. The impression I always got with the way he worded it was that these are his close good friends within his company. These are the ones he hangs out with, but they're not his entire company. And that's because of the word choice he uses. He says, come meet a few of my boys. Things like that. It gives the the way he words it makes it sound like he has a larger company. These are just his favorites. These are just his close good friends. Like, kind of like how I'm the Inquisitor. Maybe not on the same level, because the Inquisition's so big. But in the same vein that I have my inner circle, but I still have the rest of my army. Iron Bull's kind of like that, but on a smaller scale.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
Also, I can't remember where I saw it or who posted about it, but they made a comparison between Crawley. Is it Crawley or Crowley? I forget, I haven't read. And Good Omens, I always forget which one he goes with, because doesn't he change it? How he's like, yeah, supporting evil, yep, hail Satan, all that, and he's like, oh right, the apocalypse is happening now. Yay! It's kind of the same energy, because it's like, yeah, I do support it, but it's, wait, now things are happening, uh-oh. It's happening over there, it's fine. Fuck. Oh, do I even have time before Veilguard? I really want to work on the Iron Bull conversation, the banter video, because it's so interesting the way Solus breaks him down. Which is why I love all of Solus's banter.
I thought the Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
If you think his head is small now, just you wait. Oh god, you won't be able to see it because I'm not bringing him on that quest, but oh my god.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we might as well do that now. Oh boy. Head to the Storm Coast. You're gonna see what I've done. Oh my god, you're gonna see, oh god. You're gonna see what I did. Some of you are gonna hate me, some of you are gonna be appreciative. Demands the king, yeah, let's go here. Who are we gonna bring? I know Solus has interesting things to say. We'll bring Solus, Dorian, and Bull, because each of them has something really interesting to say in this quest. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. It's kind of like being supportive of something, but the moment it's at your doorstep, it becomes a different story. It's a weird thing. It's easy to back an idea. It's very difficult to back the reality of that idea. Obviously, it depends on what you're talking about, but yeah, kind of like that.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
So how do you guys like the armor? And yes, literally everyone has the same armor. I'm really proud because it took me so long to get all of the stuff necessary to make it. They all look ridiculous. Do you want this or do you want, like, I made Pinkquisition for her because her theme is pink. She's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. Everyone else is going for a more Inquisition-y feel. You know, the blacks and greens. Also, my earphones are being wacky. You good earphones? Yeah, it's only... I can only hear out of one ear. Give me a moment. I'm sure that's fine. Okay. Oh, right. I got both ears back. Yeah, I think it's just this area. Sounds weird. Anyway.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I'm only here because we both want to stop Corypheus.
Indeed. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the interference of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me. After the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter, I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes. One free from all that pointless free will and independent thought.
Dorian.
Such an improvement.
Dorian, you supported slavery. Actively. Can you not? Also, one of my earphones has busted. So it doesn't... I can't hear it in my right ear. How is the sound for you guys? And I don't have a replacement on me. So... Oh, let's not art. I don't... Is really now, in front of what is basically the enemy, the time to argue.
Arguing about the war between your two nations isn't going to help anyone right now.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Right. You're all using... We're all in the same boat. We're all using one earbud. We're doing great. Who needs surround sound? Come here, cat.
Just waiting on you and his Rado. Iron Bull, I guess.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharon?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
It sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Qunari cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Qunari were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
Yeah, but your family are still out there, suffering as you did. And you're just meant to forget that? Forget everybody that you knew? Like, sure, like, you were like a child when it happened, but like... The Qun's teaching you to stop caring about other people, basically. It just sounds sad.
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Qunandar. They're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
Yeah, and the Qun is teaching you to forget all of that. It's teaching you to forget who you are as a person, how you feel as an individual. Dare I say it, the Qun teaches you to forget your nature.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine, and the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
I get the impression that Bull's not supposed to be giving us those reports. I get the impression that Bull does... It's kind of... I've been watching a lot of House lately. The Doctor, the hospital show. Great show, highly recommend. And the House gets away with so much crap purely because he's just really good at his job, and it would be a disservice to them to punish him. As in, to let him go, or to, pretty much put him in prison where he kind of belongs, technically. But he's too good at his job that it would be a disservice. So I get the impression that's what's going on with Bull, where he kind of does just do his own thing. And they let him do it because he gets the job done.
Do you have a minute to talk about the Qun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
I admire it now. I think she genuinely doesn't know enough to be able to form an opinion of it. I think she doesn't like what she hears, but she's still... I think it's the reason why Solus likes her so much. She does say, well, I don't know enough to form a proper opinion. Well, actually, in saying that now, I think Solus would be like, no. Venan, babe, don't. Shit. I think she wouldn't know enough to be able to form an opinion currently.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the Qun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Qun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
Well, maybe it's not the right thing for you then. Maybe you need to go on a soul-searching journey to discover who you are as a person to feel fulfilled in your life.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
I don't like you, Gat. You're too sneepy.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm looking it up because I'm curious now. Is that Gideon Emery? 2014 would have been the game. Can I just search? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. No. Oh my god. No, not bat. Gat, please. It doesn't say... I know Gideon I don't think it's Gideon Emery. I think it doesn't list him anyway. He plays Samson and Gatsy.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Horns up, and they just have their fingers above their heads like little horns.
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Qun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, I also got the Ardent Blossom. Because she is an Ardent Blossom. She's lovely.
Vince up ahead.
Don't let them warn the others.
Delightful. Yes.
I don't see any tattoos, but you're carrying a staff. Are you from a Chantry Circle?
No, and I would prefer not to discuss it.
Have I done something to offend you?
You joined the Qun?
After they rescued me from slavery.
And put you into something worse? A slave may always struggle for freedom, but you among the Qun have been taught not to think.
Solus, not the time.
He's over there asking people not to perceive him. He's happy like that. It's fine.
Get ready. We're close.
Oh, Alfred. So what do you guys think? Do you like the green armor for everybody, or do you think everybody should be going Pinkquisition? Green or pink, guys? Pardon me? Because I can just tint their armor to look like mine.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
The Chargers can't stand against that kind of force.
No, they can't.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that, they're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
Several things. One, don't look at me, Bill. This is your choice. I kind of wish... if I could change anything in this game... well, I'd change a few things, but... I would love this to have been Bill's choice based on how you talk to him. And I would have liked this quest to have come later in the game to facilitate that. So if you got his approval up enough, he would have chosen. Kind of like in DA2 where you had the approval system was a little bit different and it depended on how you talk to your companions and what they chose to do in the end. Of course you needed like certain amounts of approval to do things for them to side with you, but I kind of wish it wasn't Bill looking to another authority. I kind of wish this quest emphasised him choosing, based on his interactions with you, him making the choice. Sorry, I'm moving in my chair. Also, yeah, no, you might think, wow, they're in the Chargers are in a high up, defendable position. The majority of them are hand-to-hand combat. They don't have bows. I think 2 of them can do long range, but the majority of them need to be up close to get their stuff to work. They're going against mages who are not just using magic but long range. The Chargers could easily die in this situation. Yeah, save your man. Imagine if I did this and then just went, nah, I want to be called Bass. Anyway, save your man.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks,
Sinks. Qunari dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
I'm sorry, he looks so ridiculous in that outfit.
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
If he comes back, I'll cut him a new hole, don't worry.
you all right, Bull?
Yeah. Guess I'll have more free time without having to write all those reports.
Bull.
Boss, let me have this one, all right? This one needs to be mine. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the Chargers tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
It's worth it to see him smile. Right. Let's see if Cassandra has anything. Uh-oh.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on my own. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Wherever they are, they might be working with Corypheus willingly.
I refuse to believe that without proof. I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Of course, sweetheart, of course. Yeah, no, let's do that right now so we can come back into that. Yes, we will be entering the Fade today, I promise. I have the time, I have the energy. I don't remember where it is. Oh, Reese and Evangeline! We will do that. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Why is there so much? Oh god, the Solivine blade. Oh my god, my favorite weapon. Fun fact. I'm called Lady Solivine for several reasons. One of them is the Solivine blade, because it's my favorite weapon in the game. There we go. We got there in the end. Lavellan, I trust you to go find them. In 40 minutes. Okay, so we'll do that later. So long as we don't do it before what I would call Act 3, it should be fine. Let's go. And since we're here, we might as well talk to Josephine and get her quest done. I wonder... I don't think it's a spoiler, the Varric thing. For Veilguard, do you think the Varric thing... Varric's alive in the game. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think the devs have confirmed it as well, like as early as the Q&As. Do you think that if since the advisors have their personal quests in Inquisition, do you think Varric's gonna have another personal quest? In Veilguard?
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva, until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It devastated our finances. The Montilier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Debt or no, you appear to be surviving.
That isn't enough. A disaster could wipe us out completely. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montilier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux... I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who hates the Montilier's enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If I meet this Comte, he'd better not try to wheedle anything from me.
I will take full responsibility if that's the case, Inquisitor. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Okay, okay. I don't know what my voice did there. Okay, okay. Anything else?
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon
Daddy
Redanus of De
Radonus.
Winter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
I hope we get to meet Archon Radonus in the next game. I really do. I think I have a thing for older men. I think I'm discovering that. I'm swooning for Emmerich, Radonus, Elgernan, noticing a pattern. So, oh my goodness.
I assume that means they both want something very badly from us.
You're quite correct. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevarin-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
Watch Emmerich become the new King of Navarra. You romance him, you become the Queen of Navarra. Well, I'm curious how marriage then works in Fadus then. Because marriages are technically about alliances and the, you know, propagation of houses. Like, you expect children out of them, that's the purpose of marriages in Fadus. At least among nobility. So would the King of Navarra marry another man? Or, I guess, would the Queen marry... Probably not then. Interesting. Anyway, sorry.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Radonus.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
Politics.
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Yeah, but what's he like, though?
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
He has a soft spot for cats. He must be a good person. We're gonna ally with Tevinter, fuck it.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Anything else, Josie?
Yes?
I'll pick this because I think it's an interesting conversation.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
She'll fucking kill you if you don't.
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely painful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Yeah.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I think I can do Josephine's quest at any point, so I'll probably... Oh, we can just go to... You know what, let's go do that now. I'm just trying to get personal quests out of the way so that I know that I've done them before I've completed Act 2. Let's just... me and her. Let's go. Also, I've noticed like we've got a few more viewers. We are doing a bunch of personal quests before we do Here Lies the Abyss, but I will be doing Here Lies the Abyss today. At the minute we're doing Josephine's quest and probably a couple of others just to get them out of the road, to be honest, because I don't like leaving everything to last minute.
Truth exactly?
Oh yeah, Pinquisition as well. I don't know why I select that every time. Where am I going? Where am I going? This way, okay. The reductor. I just remembered. I haven't actually checked what... I know it's a nug mount, but I haven't checked it out yet because I wanted to check it out on stream. So we can do that as well. Because I don't know what it looks like at all. Is it literally just a nug but big?
I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Jose.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert's invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Yeah, let's go.
Lead the way.
Josephine, take the wheel. God, I love this outfit.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Hi.
Please, tell us what you know.
Straight to business, then. After the murder of Lady Montule's people, I don't suppose I can blame you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montillier's trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge.
This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilet's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
The House of Repose has some nerve sending a killer to greet us.
Hardly anyone in the League isn't trained for this, Inquisitor. The contract on Lady Montilet's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Okay. And for me? No, okay. Well, back to Skyhold. Okay. Seven. Hopefully I wrap this up by 7. Let's see. And I can do all the other things in my own time. Yeah, let's go finish up talking with Josephine. We can go round everybody one more time after. Yeah, I built up everything so I could make sure that I have a bunch of cutscenes and quests to do. Hey, Josie.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
What's done is done. We must deal with this House of Repose before they come again.
Yes. Yes, of course. I've tracked down the last Du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
Yep, and all that crap I can get done in my own time. Let's move on to Oh, let's do Vivian's personal quest. I've done Dorian's. Where am I going? Where am I going? This way? Okay.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression, who is this potion for?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I had completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Aww.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
I'm so sorry, Vivian, that you have to say goodbye to your loved one in that. To be fair, you wear it really well.
I'm here, my darling.
Oh god.
Yes, darling.
It's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Well, shit.
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vivian. I do think she genuinely cared for Bastien. I don't think it's any coincidence that she took advantage of a situation in which she was just a random... you'll find out, because we're going to talk to her again. But I don't think it's a coincidence that she took the opportunities that she took. But I do think she sincerely cared about him, because he sincerely cared about her. Where am I going? I think it became love over time.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Yeah, she is... Keep in mind, she is also taking advantage of the situation, because that's just who her character is.
You acquitted yourself well enough in the game, my dear, and now you have the gratitude of an empire. Well done.
Your lost books have been found.
Your assistance in this matter will not be forgotten, I assure you.
Yeah, I think Vivian likes us now. Whoa! I wonder if I'll get the cutscene.
Yes?
No. Nah, she's fine with us. Who next? Who next? I've talked to Dorian, I think. But I'll double check. Not you. Well,
Here is the request Harriet made.
I will see he gets it.
Hey Fiona, love you. Dorian!
So I take it you're...
Oh.
Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
No way have I not talked to him enough to get this. No way. But, oh.
Dalish is the correct word everywhere.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
I mean, having this conversation so late on after I've been declared his friend is a bit weird.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Sorry, I was talking to Lord Salivine there.
I should go.
As you wish.
Wait, you're back. Oh, is it backstabbing? Is it because you Is it because you gave her the wrong heart or something? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Turn left at the nearest. I don't know. Just talking shit at this point. Lavellan, walking down the street. Lavellan.
I'll leave you to your work.
Looking fine and sweet. Oh, Varric. I love I'm coming for you. Hello. Do you think he ever gets tired of it? Do you think they'll have... You know how like they've made jokes in and out of lore about Krem standing on the chair? Do you think they'll make jokes about how the... In Veilguard, do you think they're going to make jokes about how the Inquisitor just jumps down from the top of the rotunda?
My heart.
Hello. Let's go.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Varric, sorry, Varric. Varric?
Need something?
No. We've got a couple more people to go around. Sarah, I think, maybe? We've talked to Cassandra. We need to do her quest with the Seekers.
You all right, sir?
We'll talk to Iron Bull again, because I think he's got another cutscene.
Empress of fire in the reign of the lion.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
Bull! I got it!
Iposte sala talvasoth.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
I don't know why, but I was expecting the urn scene, and I don't know why. My brain's like, turn on the chargers. Turn on them. My inner demon working on me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrith training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that. If I'd warned you were the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
I didn't need to know that.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending 2 guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this.
That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Qunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Well, we're near Cullen, so we may as well do Cullen. His innuendo. Oh god, Blackwall. Okay, his personal quest doesn't come until after this. Oh.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Coolio. Oh, a Butterfree. Running.
Your worship.
Running.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
He did.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Well, that hand animation was nice. I don't know where it came from. Not to say the rest of the animations aren't nice. It's just that particular, just the way her fingers moved there, like the gesture was really nice animation.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
I can't stop staring at her hands now.
Shouldn't this be Cullen's decision?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
I have a feeling the end point of this quest is gonna make me cry. When we get to the end slides, I'm actually just gonna cry. Because the Collins one... Oh, Collins one got to me. There's a lot. That's what I love about the story writing and, well, character writing and I guess, you know, the stories themselves, but BioWare, the writers at BioWare know what they're doing. Like, they are on point, like, 99% of the time.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Just random dude walks in. Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. Fly on the ball. Bzz bzz.
Cullen, if you need to talk.
You don't have... I never meant for this to interfere.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
This doesn't have to be about the Inquisition. Is this what you want?
No. But these memories have always haunted me. If they become worse, if I cannot endure this...
You can.
All right.
As I was saying, like, incredible scene. Like, it's actually one of my favorite scenes in Inquisition. It's one of the ones I remember most. Like, fucking hell, like... I powered up from that. Thank you, Colin. Support your friends. You power up plus free. Anything else?
The papers you found on the Red Lyrium smugglers were exactly what we needed. We have the location of the Red Templars' main supply of lyrium. You'll never guess where.
Right under Skyhold.
Actually, it's better.
Oh.
Sarnia, you've already dealt with the Red Templars there.
That was Samson's Red Lyrium supply.
Damn.
The past tense is apt. We should send some people to sift through what's left. With some luck, we can track the shipments from the quarry to Samson's headquarters.
Nice. Also, I want to talk about character design of Cullen. He's constantly wearing armor. This is symbolic. He's constantly wearing armor because he's constantly on the defense because of obviously the trauma he's been through. He was how do you explain it? He explained, like, in the circle he was tortured. He's constantly been under attack his whole life. He's been taught to be on the defense at all times. And his fluffy collar is probably because he gets cold because of lyrium withdrawal. Plus it probably is a bit of a comfort to... It's kind of like having a cat in your lap. You just pet it every now and then and you feel better.
If you're so smart, tell me how Corypheus...
It just makes him feel comforted. And here's Ashara. Good wolf. Hey, Blackwall.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens.
Uh-oh.
Would have liked to have seen it.
Well, I would have liked to have not been lied to, so...
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
I really like Samson. Who have we not... Sarah? We've not talked to Sarah. I wonder if we're gonna get the cookie scene, or is that post thingamabob? Well, we'll go to the war table thing, we'll see what's... Oh, Cole! Oh, I'm so sorry, Cole, my sweet baby boy. My boy.
Your worship.
Your worship.
Of course.
Yes. We've talked to Bill. Bill's having a good time. That empty space reminds me every time I fucked up. Shield of Shame. Hey, Sarah.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
I am so in, Sarah.
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader.
Right, they'll never suspect you. What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
No, grow up.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
I love that... Who else did it?
Right, General Appetite is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with, and give your soldiers a laugh.
It's Morrigan, don't let me forget about Morrigan. It's kind of like with Morrigan, and you give her a compliment, or you be nice to her, and she shoots back with, "Oh, this is unexpected." I think that's one of the reasons not one of the reasons I like Sarah, but I like that detail, I guess.
What, the desk? Oh yes, center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
Yeah, I think annoying Cullen will distract him a little bit from his current problems.
Alright, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
I get...
Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Sarah is anti-elven, but it's not like she's not doing it for the sake of... It's similar to Solus's bias against the Dalish. They're not biased against the elves of current times for no reason. Like, it's because they have been dealt a level of trauma from them. and it conflicts with their own worldviews in a way that scares them. I get it, it's not great, especially if you're romancing her and she rejects you because you refuse to become Andrastian, or at least denounce your own gods. That is a deal breaker, I guess. It's just, for me, it's not.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot? Yes!
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Yeah, I love Sarah. She's my second favorite character. In this game, at least. She's my second favorite romance. I just love how much... There's a lot of richness to her character.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Okay, if you select this, you go, "Don't worry, Solus. It's just me and Sarah." And he goes, "Oh, all right then." And then you walk away. It's so silly. But I like picking this because I like her being silly.
Go! That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
No one will suspect you, she said. No one will know. Right, Cole, I'm so sorry, baby boy. You keep heading away. We forget about you a little bit.
You were in Kirkwall when the champion was there.
I visited the Sabre clan.
They've lost their Hala. There was talk of an exchange.
That's elven stuff, all right. I heard there weren't any Dalish left there.
They left Kirkwall.
They're alive. Sabre's alive. Cole, talk to me. Cole, Cole, don't ignore me. Oh my god, he's ignoring me. I can't. Cole, what did I do to offend you, my son? Okay, let it register that I'm here. There we go.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
It's a bit Briella. Yeah, we've not triggered his thing yet, but here's some...
It's made from people.
I'll talk...
Oh, no. I'll take that. I'll take your money, Cole.
I'm glad you came to talk to me.
I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
How do you know?
Because I do, sweetheart. I just do. Right, because it was cast, we've talked to Cole, we've talked to Blackwall, we've talked to Cole, we've talked Morrigan, we need to go talk to Morrigan, and then we're gonna do judgments, and then we're gonna do Here Lies the Abyss. Fun. And then we'll end it there, because I don't think we'll have much time for anything else. Hey, Gatsy.
That's the lot. Strange bit of kit for...
I know. I love the
nursery with
garden.
not a space wasted.
Yeah.
We'll want for nothing.
That's in case we want to have fun with Solus. Bye. I'm sorry. I lose it sometimes.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
Yeah, I'm so pleased. I love that she hangs out in the garden. Do you think she misses home?
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. A web of favors has wrapped every noble family in southern Thedas around your fingers. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
Yeah, but first we must defeat him.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Qunari wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
I love Kieran. I know you're an apostate. Okay, well, let's talk about that.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
I love how nicely she talks about it too. I love Morgan. I need to go back and romance her. I need to. She's so lovely.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Qunari wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Don't worry, Mariel loves you.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother, Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Oh, it's gonna hurt, isn't it?
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Wait, did I want to talk
My
to
Lady
someone
Inquisitor.
else? What are you working on?
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes. The elven orb he carries is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
I could use your company for my excursions outside Skyhold.
I have spent my share of time wandering the wilderness in the company of others, Inquisitor. Thank you for the invitation, but for now I will restrict my efforts to researching the arcane.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about his dragon?
It has the appearance of an archdemon. Of that, I am certain. A true archdemon, however, is supposedly the corrupted form of an old god. Has Corypheus actually dug up one of the ancient prisons? If so, why has a new blight not begun? His dragon is something else, something connected to his blighted nature as well as his magic. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Is it even possible that Corypheus could succeed?
The Black City exists. Wherever one goes in the Fade, it is visible in the sky. The last time Corypheus and his cohort stormed its doors, they unleashed the Blight upon the world. This time, perhaps he might indeed gain untold power, becoming something unto a god. It is also possible he could unleash something far worse than the Blights. So yes, Corypheus could succeed in his goal. If not, his attempt alone could destroy the world.
Corypheus says I'm a rival. Does that mean...
Could you become a god? That depends. Are you prepared to use your anchor to enter the Black City?
Would Lafayette choose it? No. Would I? Maybe.
I wouldn't know how, if that's even possible.
Perhaps Corypheus fears the moment when you learn.
That's really interesting. I have a theory, and I want to emphasize theory. I don't know anything spoiler-wise for Veilguard. The Inquisitor will come back and could potentially become a god. At least in the way that the Evaneris were remembered as gods. And I feel like that's a possibility. And I kinda want it, just so I can get that happy ending for Lavellan. Especially when we're especially with this conversation, that always stuck with me. Because I'm like, wait, so it is possible. Interesting. Fanfiction writers, you know what to do.
However you can help, it's appreciated.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from it.
Interesting, thank you.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Thank you, Ren. You're so lucky. You're almost as tall as me. You're so wonderful. Look at him. He's gonna be a handsome young man. He's gonna grow up and he's gonna be so powerful, so brave, so wonderful. Oh, little baby. Anyway, we talked to Maria. Judgment time. That is what I was gonna ask before we get into actual story stuff. With Veilguard happening in less than 2 weeks, I still have videos to make, but I'm kind of... I've got one I'm working on currently, and it's not to do with Veilguard or anything, it's just a bit of Dragon Age lore that I'm interested in and talking about. But I need to... I've asked in a community post, but I would also like to ask in stream, before Veilguard comes out, is there anything you would like me to cover that I could realistically cover? You know, research and do a video on in about a week? Something that I would be able to give an answer to would be preferable. Or, you know, something to cover that I could realistically cover in a week. Yeah, I'll solve with that. It's time for stuff. Yeah, I did talk to everybody, yeah.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
How unamused she is, just...
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
I'm glad everybody likes that. We've got 3 more judgments to do, and I want to get them out of the way, because fuck me. They take like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna jump to Here Lies the Abyss. Woo! Goodness gracious. The Titans. I could do the Titans.
Mayor Gregory
Forgotten
Dedrick
ones.
of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
I'll talk about it when Veilguard comes out. But,
What he did can't be overlooked, no matter the motive.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
and yet you kept your position. I don't think it's my responsibility to judge him, because it's a Ferelden. He is a member. He is a citizen of Ferelden, and the crime is a Ferelden crime. I don't feel qualified to judge him, because I just stumbled in and caught him not in the act, but I discovered what he did. I don't feel it's my place to judge him. He is a citizen of Ferelden. He has not done anything to me or my people. So I'm gonna give him back to Ferelden.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
How long can you hold your breath, sir? I haven't heard that. I haven't seen that either. I've seen a good amount of spoilers at this point, but I haven't seen that. But I'm curious. Well, we're gonna see in, what is it, 12 days now? Let me check. The 19th, yeah, 12 days until we get the game. Woo! So we'll find out then. I guarantee, with how much I've completed this game, like, in less than a week, like, I literally worked on this, like, a day or two, and I got all that done. I'm gonna complete Veilguard in a week. By the end of the week, I might be on my second playthrough. See, when the game comes out, the things I'm gonna cover the character creator fully. Probably just make a few different kinds of characters. I'll probably upload scenes on their own, and then I'll probably do my usual analysis thing. I do want it, once I complete certain... How do I explain it? once I complete a certain amount of the story, I'll probably do a summary. End of the week, baby. Maybe not end of the week, because I have 2 weeks off, so definitely I'm going to complete the game in that time. Once I reach a certain end point of where I think a natural end point is, I'll probably do a summary of my thoughts and theories up until that point. But I would love to know what I could cover when the game comes out. If you know what I mean, like, because I can't complete the game and then do videos. I'm going to have to keep doing videos whilst I play. Probably? I don't know. I really don't know. I never considered what I would do with the channel once a new game came out. It's so confusing. Ugh.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
I have, at the moment, 2 rooks planned. My first playthrough is a veil jumper elf called Mara, and she is more than likely probably gonna romance Emmerich, because I had my little ping. Every single game with the romances, I usually get ooh, I like these people, but I really like this one. It happened with every single game so far. It happened with Alistair, it happened with Fenris, it happened with Solus. No one else came close, so I'm hoping that's gonna happen in Veilguard, because Emmerich, I listened to Vows and Vengeance, and Emmerich's episode got me. I love him. But Lucanus, my playthrough is probably going to be dictated on how the Lavellan thing is resolved. How Solus's story is resolved, I guess, in general. Because I do have one plan. I don't know my rook I have planned, but I do have a low approval, let's stop Solus at all costs run planned. I just don't know what rook to go with for that. Any ideas would be welcome, because I'll probably cover it on the channel. I have so much planned, it's gonna be chaotic. I just hope my first playthrough I get to actually sit and enjoy it and not think about it as a content creator. Which is probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna be looking at going, okay, I can do a video on this, I wonder what the theories surrounding this movie. It's gonna be, that's the thing that's keeping me distracted on the wait. Is what's keeping me sane waiting for this game to come out, is thinking, God, I have so much work to do when this comes out. Oh my God. The codex entries! I'll probably, you know what, that's another thing to do. I'll probably do some reading of codex entries, because there's gonna be new ones. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm hyping myself up. I better shut up about it. And to all the people out there who say, oh, it's gonna be a terrible game, no one's buying it. Shut up. I'm having a good time. So many people are having a good time. There's nothing you can say that can dampen my spirit in that regard. Oh, no, not that one. Middle one.
You stole from Corypheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda love this guy. Just immediately like, yeah, no, of course I submit to your will. Also, I'm so fucking useful. You should totally just let me go and let me work for you. I want him as a smuggler, throw him in jail, give him back to proof. No, what a useless, an informant on probation. You know what, he's a good smuggler, let's get him smuggling.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful, and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when she sees it. I won't disappoint.
Oh god, people don't like that. No, he's useful though, he's so charming. He won me over instantly. I think we got one more and then we do the main quest. I'm sorry, I literally did so much, I've just put them all together.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople.
Quarry.
The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
I mean, I get it.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough?
What?
You question whether it
What
comes from necessity,
what
let me-
shot is that?
Tell me which you went with.
What the fuck? What angle of... What was that? I'm sorry, that was... Oh. Rebuild the town.
Mistress
Help.
Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Yeah, she wants to do good. I believe she did everything she did with good intentions. It's not like she went and lived in a palace or something. It's not like she ran. She did what she could. Have I played as a Qunari in this game? I haven't actually. I have seen other people play it though. I suffer from that thing where you keep replaying a game and making all of the same choices over and over again. And making the same character over and over again. I suffer that. So committing to a full... I like completing things to their fullest. And that takes time. So creating a completely new character that I'm not 100% invested in is difficult. If that makes sense. Let's do Here Lies the Abyss. Oh shit, I just need to go to the western approach. Yeah, let's go! Venture forth! Huzzah! Let's bring you. Let's bring you and... Well, Hawk's gonna be there. Let's bring Varric. Wait, no, no, let's bring Blackwall. Because Wardens. And then we get to select the main quest. Boots jump scare. Mm. Boots and cats and boots and cats and cats and boots and boots and cats. Let's go! Like I said, I've pretty much done it. Probably here? Boots and cats and cats and boots. Boots, boots, cats. Okay, let's... Come on, Ashara. Let's go!
Whoa!
You're okay, girl. You're okay. Let's go. Run, my pretty, run! For anybody who doesn't know, who hasn't heard, yeah, this is modded. But some, like, Western music. I'm an old town cowboy, dun-dun-dun, riding a wolf, yeah, dun-dun. No, I'm not in the mood to deal with you. No, leave me alone. Leave my wolf alone. Leave me alone. Leave me— No! Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you. I want to do the main quest. Leave me be.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Oh god, I'm sorry, you're gonna see Varric in that armor. You're gonna see everybody in that armor. Everyone has matching armor.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death.
I'm sorry.
How dare you bastardize this order,
Sacrifice.
sir. How dare you. My warden didn't fight for this. I miss Miriam.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
And Solus took offense to that personally.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to pick that.
To garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
I hate that me and Livius? I hate that me and him look like we almost have matching armor, and I actually...
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Fade and ass. Solus's two favorite things.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Yeah, the Wardens have tried something like this several times in history, so it's not like they're suddenly going bad. The Wardens have always been a necessary but pretty buggered order. Like I think I posted it on Twitter. There's a giant hole in the ground from the ancient era where the Wardens were trying to dig up, I believe it was Toth? Something like that. They were in the ancient era, they were already trying to dig up the old gods to try and kill them before they woke up.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator. And they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
He's such a cunt.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted... Woof. No more blights. Ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world.
That's madness.
Yes.
For all we know, killing the old gods could make things even worse.
Well then, it's a good thing I'm taking this demon army off their hands.
Solus, anything you want to share, Solus, genuinely. I never thought that once we play Veilguard and we know all the answers to all this crap, the amount of frustration it's gonna be listening to Solus rant about things, knowing what he knows, if we replay Inquisition again after Veilguard, like, I want to punch him.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Yeah, no. I love this part. She's definitely going to be like, yep, Eramond, you better run to the ends of the earth, because if I find you, if I catch you, I am going to kill you.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Ha!
Kill them!
That was quick.
They refuse to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Yep, tell me about it. Oh, I love my hawk. I really wish... The only reason I want to see my Warden again is so I can see how pretty I can make her. I want to see her in better graphics, please. Oh my god, we can recreate our past characters in Veilguard. Maybe not play as them, because like, obviously you can't like, Rook isn't going to be the Warden, but we can recreate what they look like, probably perfectly. Oh, I really want to cover the character creator, because I've been, I guess, studying, like, everyone who's posted about it. I've looked up everything. Oh my god, guys. The character creator looks incredible. Yeah, anyway,
Human sacrifice, demon summoning. Who looks at this and thinks it's a good idea?
The fearful and the foolish.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters.
Yep. Tell me
in the
about
end,
it.
you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Yep, sorry, it's just looking in the background, looking at the... I chose the right armor. I'm so happy with that decision.
I want these wardens. We cannot let Corypheus gain an army of demons.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Yep. I need to hurry and get some stuff done, because I have about an hour and 10 minutes. Oh my god, do I have enough time? Yeah, doing that. Yeah. I know exactly where everything is, so I can get it done. Oh my god, let me find the thing. Let me find it. I have, yeah, about an hour and 10. No, wait. An hour and 40. About an hour and a half I have before I gotta go. I collected that, didn't I? Yes. Yeah, I'm terrible with numbers. I'm terrible with time. But I have enough time. Yeah. I know more people are here. There's like, yeah, a good few people here. Here's my Inquisition. We've got the Pinkquisition here with Lefea, and everyone's in their green gear. Sola's wanting to show off for the crowd, and my Solus romance Lavellan is now going to ride. No, she's not. Maybe next time. Let's go back to Skyhold, sort that out. I know in advance who I'm going to bring to the Fade, because I just enjoy them being there. I am going to bring Solus, Sarah, and Cole, because they each have interesting things to say. Plus, I just like how much of a dad Solus is to Sarah in that quest. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Or do I talk to Blackwall beforehand? Oh, I should probably talk to people before. I know Solus has something to say, and Blackwall probably has too. Let's talk to Solus first. Good luck, kiss?
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Oh, I've got your back, sweetie.
They won't succeed. We're going to stop them together.
Thank you. I've been on my own for so long. It's difficult to get used to having the support of others. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Good luck, kiss.
Venan.
Good boy.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shiral.
Dareth Shiral, honey. Dareth Shiral, Pookie. Where are we going? I think we enter there. This way. We'll talk to Blackwall and then we'll do the main quest. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh god, that actually made me feel a little bit ill doing that. How much? Yeah, we got enough room. Blackwall, anything to say, Blackwall? How are you feeling, sir?
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
What do you think we'll uncover in Adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully. I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Oh, Blackwall, Blackwall, Blackwall. We'll probably find a nightmare, or it'll find us, like, dude.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them.
Ooh.
I can't recall their face.
Gee, I wonder who that was. Right, let's go, let's go.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Thanks, Solus. You gave me a wonderful castle. You get your girlfriend a castle, she will love you forever. She will literally wait 10 years for you. Oh.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here?
Hey.
Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Yeah.
I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Different denotes neither good nor bad. It simply means not the same. If anybody ever I keep repeating that, but it's literally, I remember playing Alice Madness Returns and the Cheshire Cat from that's what he says. And I just always remember that because that's one of the first... every single time I mention this, I'm like, God, I just had a weird childhood. Because I keep repeating, I was probably far too young to have watched or played this.
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Wow, I'm so overleveled. We're gonna blaze for this.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
Nice.
That is the good news.
And the bad news?
Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Yeah, same Sky. I really hope in Veilguard we get to walk in on... I would love a scene where we get Solus... Late game, we get Solus out of the Fade, Inquisitor is also in the lighthouse, and we stumble upon them in a corridor talking to each other about shit. Or Varric. If any combination would work. But I would also love it to be we stumble upon the companions just around the lighthouse talking to each other, like, and then they're like, Rook, do you mind? We're having a private conversation. The way I would love it to work is, I don't know how many of you played God of War Ragnarok. I've not played it, for reference. I've watched, and I know the entire story. I've watched, you know, those videos where it's like, here's the entire story with all its cutscenes. I've watched that on YouTube, a few of them. And I love the mechanic where you can hear conversations behind doors, and you can choose to go up to them, and either Atreus or Kratos can just listen behind the door to the conversation that's taking place entirely in private. I would love scenes like that. I think that was a really cool mechanic. Oh, the disappointed sigh. I don't know if I'm gonna banish the Wardens or not, because it's something it's one of those decisions where I don't know what the right answer is. So maybe we might get the disappointed sigh. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. Elgranan had defeated his father, the sun, and all blah 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 blah. To prove that he had the biggest opinion. Look at my little army. Yes, die for me. My poor dudes. Oof. Man, for an elite order of warriors, the wardens are pretty rubbish, aren't they? Like, this is a siege. Sieges take years. We take it in, I'm gonna assume, a week. Ah, the Wilhelm scream. Welcome back. I can forgive it. Most people don't think about the realism behind sieges and warfare. Or the, you know, biological warfare. Like, I would have sent in rats. Like, plague-infected rats. That would have made them... Yeah. That would have fixed the issue.
Pull back! They're through! Alright, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Yep, get it done.
Whatever it takes, Cullen. If we lose here, we lose everything.
Understood, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive.
Wunderbar.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Good boy, Colin. Let's go. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Come on at me, little boo. Hey. Well, let's go. Out of my way, or I'm gonna stab you in the face. Oh, will weave. Oh, yeah, I may actually. Oh, that's another thing I'm looking forward to in Veilguard. All of the random crap, just in chests and stuff. I'm really looking forward to just looting everything. Also, Sarah, regardless of whether or not you bring Sarah on this quest, she's here. There's like, you know how it's kind of implied that no matter who you bring with you in your party, all of the companions turn up, and here's evidence. Regardless of whether or not Sarah is in your party in this quest, she is still in the battle.
Stay back! We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual! Brothers, can't you see? This is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own! Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the Wardens would listen to reason.
Cool, now Clarel will listen to us. Because I told her to. Because I will kill her people yes. Not even gonna think about it, just I will kill literally all of you if you don't work for me. I wouldn't say saved you, I would say under new management. Okay, let's go. Y'all look great in your matching gear. We look like a real Inquisition, don't we, boys? Oh shit. Wait, there's stuff out here, isn't there? Hello. Hey, Cole. How you doing, Pookie? He's doing great. Okay.
We need to help our soldiers up the ladder.
We do. Ooh, loot.
Soldiers are dying by the other ladders, though.
I know. We're gonna help Cole, I swear. Don't pressure me, Cole. Mummy's busy. Cole, Jesus Christ. Little dude. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think we go up here. Let's go. Hello. Oh, money. I know our soldiers are dying, but lit. Oh, let's go.
For the Inquisition!
Bloody despair demons. Oh god. Pride. It's always pride, isn't it? You. Stop it. Bad. No, 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 no. No. Ah, for goodness sake. Okay. Lit. Lit. Give me loot. Give me loot. Give me loot. Gimme loot. Gimme loot. Gimme loot. Gimme loot. Gimme loot. Gimme loot. Loot. Hello? Lit? Hello, Lit. It's me. I'm looking for you. Hi, Lit. Let's go! For the Inquisition! Vive la France! Vive la Skyhole! Is there enough here? No. Sorry if this is disorientating, guys. Hey, Hawk. You're my best friend in the whole wide world. Bye, Hawk. You're no longer my best friend in the whole wide world. Oh, look! Let's go! Oops, that didn't work.
They're all going down! Probably need our help over there, right?
Good boy, Cole. You're doing great. Mommy's proud of you. Let's go! Oh dear God. No, 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 no. Ow. No! 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 Bad. Bad pride. Bad. Bad. Come on. Examine.
They can come up safely now.
Yay!
We must hurry. Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
I know, Solus. I know. Well, maybe if someone hadn't given an ancient Darkspawn Magister their orb, none of this would have been a problem. Maybe if someone keeps sassing me, he's getting put in plaid weave armor. I control your fate, Solus. Don't forget that I'm the one who's in charge of what happens to you in Veilguard. Never forget that. Do not sass me. Wrong way. Crap. No. No, 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 no. I will make you fall in love again. And again. Until it breaks your spirit. Stop giving me loot! Stop it! It's right there! I don't even need the money. I don't even need it. I'm not even getting XP from them.
Stopped as many of them as I could.
Thank you. They're so under level, I don't even get XP from them. Okay.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
Ugh.
It will.
Remember, kids, if a cult asks you to use your friend's blood in a ritual to summon demons,
the ritual.
You're in a cult. That's not a good thing. Cheer.
It's done, Clarel! There will be no ritual and no demon army!
Then the Blight rises with no Wardens left to stop it! And the whole world dies! Is that what you want? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Our armor is better looking than yours.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Some of these people frustrate me. Attack them. I'm so tempted. If Mariel was here, she would just go up and punch Clarel in the face, honestly.
Listen to me! I have no quarrel with the Wardens. I have spared those I could. I don't want to kill you, but you're being used. And some of you know it, don't you?
The mages who've done the ritual. They're not right. They were my friends, but now they're like puppets on a string.
You cannot let fear sway your mind, Warden Chernoff. He's not afraid. You are. You're afraid that you ordered all these brave men and women to die for nothing!
I honor your bravery, my brothers and sisters. But this is not the way. You have been tricked.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Is this the part where you realize? I can't wait for Asan to take out a dragon.
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Serpentine! Serpentine!
Does anybody know what Cole means by that? Where he just shouts the word serpentine? Uh-oh.
Right, where's the friggin' exit?
Let's go! Let's go, baby! And we're just gonna run past all the enemies because I don't get XP from them. And I can't be bothered. Ow. And they can't really hurt me. But I could probably take out this bad boy at this point. There we go.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens!
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight!
That's just brutal. I love this cutscene. She shouldn't even be alive to be able to do this. Is Cole just pointing like, guys, do you see it too? Oh, Cole.
In peace, vigilance.
if this was sipping pina coladas back in the Arbor Wilds or wherever the hell he's at? Drumming his fingers on his chair like, they're taking a while, aren't they? That, and he probably doesn't want to show face because he knows that Inquisitor can kick his ass and has humiliated them. The last time he turned up, we humiliated him, so I imagine he doesn't want to turn up personally again.
Where are we?
We were falling. Is this... Are we dead?
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City.
Then what was your bloody
almost
plan?
Close enough to touch.
Solus, you good? You good? Is this the time? Wait, look, the Black City almost close enough to touch. It sounds like he wants to, in my opinion. He doesn't sound like, oh no, it's almost close enough to touch. It sounds like, ooh, it's almost close enough to touch. Which is interesting.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
Cole, how does it feel to be back home?
I can't be here. Not like this. Not like me.
It's all right. We'll make it right.
This place is wrong. I made myself forget when I made myself real. But I know it wasn't like this.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know.
How should I know? I'm not exactly an authority on the subject.
What was it like last time?
I don't even remember last time.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Oh, like you can actually see the Black City. That's so interesting. Huh.
Let's find out. There. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, go, go.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
It's not a freaking stroll! Shut it, or things will find us.
Calm yourself, child. Hostile emotions only draw the demons more quickly.
I don't suppose you have any words of wisdom for this part of the Fade?
Why would I ever voluntarily come to this part of the Fade? The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Interesting.
Goodbye!
Strange.
Yeah, I just love the way he talks to Sarah and that. She's like freaking out and he's like, calm yourself, child.
Got to be something here.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Nice. Also, this place is so cool, like, if you actually just... I've got a lot of old clips from here because they're all just really pretty. Like, this entire area is it's just awesome. Ooh, stuff. Uh-oh. Like, is this a real Illuvian, or is it the memory of an Illuvian? Like, I don't know. I want answers. That's a nice chair. How much time? Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time, guys. That's cool. Like, look at the lighting on that. That is beautiful. Oh.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia.
Oh, Solus is the lighthouse. In regards to the lighthouse, oh god, is that a spoiler? The spoiler will end. It's not a spoiler, but I'm gonna talk about the lighthouse. Once I hit the dialogue thing, the spoiler will be over. If you don't want to hear, starting now. So the lighthouse isn't in the Fade. Technically, the lighthouse is... You'll find out in the game. I hope they explain it properly in the game. It's not in the Fade, it's kind of like the crossroads, where it leads to little bubble areas that are in between places. Not quite the Waking World, but not quite the Fade either. Like the crossroads with all its Illuvians. It's like a little pocket dimension. It's not quite the Fade, but it's not a long-term thing. Like, they do break down they are breaking down over time, and eventually they will just crumble. So it's not really the Fade where his hub is. Hopefully Veilguard explains it better than I have, but yeah, just to clarify. Spoiler. If that's a spoiler, it's over. Here we go.
Back at Haven, I thought I saw... How can you be here?
She's not. I fear we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet, here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Okay. Memory recovery. Activate. I do actually love that it reveals, like... I like this element where you recover your memories. It's kind of cool.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people! Run while you can! Warn them!
Ooh, sorry, loot is more important than getting my memories back. Yeah, I do wish we got more Veil Quartz than just random loot. You do get special Fade Touch stuff. Sometimes Fade Touched Veil Quartz. It's super cool, but yeah.
How is the power of our victory?
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me! What's going on here?
It's a really good thing we didn't kick it like a football.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
So, not for the old gods, but for himself. So, the old gods are separate from the Evanuris then, because the theory is that if the theory goes that the Black City is where the Evanuris have been imprisoned, if that is their prison, not merely just a consequence of what, you know, the creation of the Veil is, then that means that the old gods trying to get in there aren't, at the very least, the old gods are not the Evanuris then? Because I believe it's been sort of confirmed. Not in any spoilers or anything from... more so like the album art for the vinyl covers, where they kind of confirmed that Arlathan is the Black City. Kind of. It's a weird one. We'll have to wait for Veilguard for them to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure that was confirmed as a theory. Like months ago. So... sorry, brain working overtime. It's heating up like a computer. I'm gonna need like ice soon. So the old gods were separate entities from the Evanuris, but they did want into the Black City for the purpose of tapping into power. But they did manage to get in there and became blighted, along with the Magisters who helped them get in there. So the blight is in the Black City, which means that but then they got kicked out. So either Solus found out that they were doing that and stepped in and went, oh, hold up, no. Back down you get to the mortal plane, or whatever. Or there's something guarding the Black City that isn't Solus. Maybe he has spirits or demons going, no. But with what Corypheus said is that they did get into the Black City, which is technically still in theory Arlathan, which means that the Evanuris probably are trapped in there, which means someone got in, which means someone can get out, which means that that barrier was penetrated, at least, if there is some kind of barrier preventing people from getting in and out. But they could... I'm galaxy braining here, guys. Give me a minute. I need to work this out because I might rewatch this and make a video out of it. So the old gods were separate entities trying to get into the Black City, but we don't know exactly what they are, but they wanted in, promising godhood and power, etc., blah blah blah. We don't know their exact reasoning, but we can probably assume that... my theory, at the very least, is that the original part of the Blight was that it wasn't originally the Blight, but it was something that probably Andruil found, and probably Gillenan, they got me saying it, Gillenan, I'm still mad about that, they tampered with it because they found out, well, they are immortal in the sense that they don't grow old and die, they can still be killed, they're just not come across someone who could kill them. Either for political reasons or level of power reasons. So, I don't know where I was going with that, but I was talking about the Evanuris. So they did that. They wanted, yeah, the reasoning, but they eventually discovered the Blight could make them unkillable. Like, they could either body hop or... similar to what Corypheus does, or they could do something else. Or they just got they got a big boost in power, which just made them extra unkillable, which was the only thing stopping them in becoming actual gods. More or less. So whatever was trying to get into the Black City was either trying to assist the Evanuris or trying to get that godhood themselves, because let's face it, that's kinda tempting. So the old gods could be the Forgotten Ones. I'm willing to process that as a possibility. Especially since, you know, heaven and hell kind of duology of the good elven gods were trapped in heaven. The bad Forgotten One god, the evil Forgotten One gods were trapped in the other place. In the void, they said. And the old gods are trapped underground, and I'm losing my mind. Yes. So they did get in, which is why they got trapped underground, because they did achieve that power and they need to be kept away from the thing, but they were dragons and I don't know. There's a lot of brainstorming going on there. 2 minutes. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, thoughts, words. I'll elaborate on that later when I rewatch this and get my thoughts together.
That's it?
Yes.
That tells me nothing. Not about Corypheus, or a weakness for the demon, or even a way out of here. All it tells me is that I should break his damn orb next time it starts glowing.
Yet, even that information may one day help you. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
Yeah, dwarf gods.
The Divine.
Oh?
Please say that was her. It was her, right?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
So she's not real. Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
It's nothing like me. I make people forget to help them. It eats their fears. I don't know if I could do that, but I don't. I don't want to. That's not me.
Peace, Cole. None of us mistake you for the nightmare. It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Are we done? I do appreciate Solus as being legitimately helpful in all of his advice. Like, yep, here's all the information I have on this thing. And here's how you should be wary. Yeah, I might actually do a video on the old gods, Forgotten One, like a collective fury, where I'm just gonna end the video with, I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Ah, we have a visitor.
Hello.
Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me.
Okay, Dad.
But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
God, I love the demons' voices. I'm sorry. Just...
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
These are but minor servants of the nightmare.
I hate this place.
Solus, I know you're being helpful, but maybe not tell her that. Curious. I think this exact same thing can be found in Dirthaman's temple. I don't think that means anything because reused assets are very prominent in this game. I picked that up, did I not? I think it's just messing with me. It's lying to me. Where are we going? Are we going this way? I don't know. I think... okay. No, we're going this way. Sorry, I got lost. Yeah, I think I've got an idea of a video I want to do. And it's Saturday, so I have an entire building at work to myself. And you have no idea, I have a giant TV there. I've got an entire... I get to listen to the radio. I have like an hour at work to just... Here's the thing, lately I discovered that one of the buildings at work is completely empty on Saturdays, so I just have an entire building to get work done in. And usually I work on the videos then with script work with my little notepad, my lovely Veilguard purple pen. Oh, did the screen tilt there, or was that just me? That would have been cool. Oh my god, I would love that in Veilguard. Sorry, I'm constantly talking about Veilguard because I'm so excited for it. But I would love it if they played around with camera angles, like if you're in the Fade during like combat or something and suddenly you... I don't... Maybe that might make some people disorientated, but I like the idea that the game itself messes with you if you're in places like the Fade. I'm so excited.
What's this?
Oh, hello. Thing.
Oh, no, thank you!
I don't want it. I have... Yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. If you shoot an arrow at me, I'll know where you are.
Ow, my head, bitch balls!
Also,
are you afraid, Cole? I can help you forget, just like you help other people. We're so very much alike, you and I.
No.
No! Okay, any more things to say? Interrupt me. Getting angry with the characters in the game. So, interesting that Solus says that fear predates, you know, things like love, compassion, pride. Knowing his name is Pride. It makes me curious to think, well, how either someone told him that, or he's lived through that. Like, how old are you, Solus? I just want to know for a friend. My friend.
Döth ma Herelan. Ma banal inasalin. Marsolas ina Martin.
Bonal nadas.
I don't have it in front of me currently, but if you want me to translate that, it says, Dirthma Haralan, Dirth means, to speak, or to tell, basically, to give word. Dirthma, ma means you. So I tell you. Haralan means traitor, specifically traitor to one's kin. I tell you, traitor. Dirthma ma banal something in a salin. Banal means nothing. Banal means nothing. I can't remember all of it. Enasalin means victory. But Enasalin means victory in the sense of victory. Like glorious victory. Dutiful victory, if that makes sense. Yeah, basically telling him, you ain't shit, Fenrirel. You ain't nothing. I don't know.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a failure, and your family died knowing it.
Of course, a fear demon would know where to hurt us most. We must ignore it.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
I can't remember the last part of it. Basically, just telling Solus he ain't shit.
There is not much time.
Making him feel guilty for all the... everything he did meant nothing, basically.
So, can you tell me who... what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Smashly. Darthman and Faladin both gave you Solus vibes. I'm 99% sure that they are his brothers. From reading all of the lore. I could be 100%. I was wrong about a lot of things, but I was really right about a lot of other things. So I think she believes I'm right where I should be.
I was meant to become the Inquisitor.
That's not what I
What
meant.
is the Inquisitor? And how will she change the world? You believe in your purpose, and that is good. That is your power.
I do, I believe...
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
What kind of spirit... I'm working off the basis that this is a spirit. What kind of spirit do you think that this is? Because it could be justice, but it could also be thief.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember. The horror your mind erases to protect you.
I'll post it in the
When
Discord.
old memories no longer make the veteran soldiers
So
tremble.
I want to actually think about
It is
it.
because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like
Fear
the Nightmare
is useful
helping
to you.
people.
Perhaps it was once.
Oh.
But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
Marsulas ina Mardin. But Mar sounds like Var. Var means our. But it's not Var, it's Mar. So it's you. Mar. Your. Collectively, your. Your pride. Are you... Ooh. Your pride. Enna is this difficult. Mardin, your death. Den means specifically dead. As in the death, as in dead. Not necessarily death or dying. Den specifically means dead. So does... I mean, it all equates to the same meaning,
You must
roughly.
know what really happened.
Sorry, too much thought into that.
The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
I love it. I love listening to the Elven and trying to work it out. It's one of my favourite hobbies.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can.
I love the smoke
You are
animation.
the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
Well, Nadas means inevitability. I think even in I think it's said before, but I think in Veilguard they define it. They say it definitively means inevitability. There's a thing called the Nadas Lavellan, which means the inevitability of knowledge. So Nadas means inevitability. Banal means nothing. So it basically means nothing is inevitable.
So, all of this is just a dream?
Lots of
Part
words.
the fate?
I need to get this quest done in the next half hour, so I better
The minds
shut
of
up.
mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move
What if
mountains
she's
in both.
love?
Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
We should keep moving.
What if she's some kind of love spirit?
You can't hurt me!
Because she tells Liliana later, I failed you too, but that doesn't feel very faithful because the entire basis of I failed you was that I forced you into this path of faith. I forced you into duty, which feels more lovey than faithy to me. Especially... I don't know. Come on, let me do it.
Keep running!
The demons!
Mara's your... Yeah, okay. Your pride something, you're dead. You're dead.
Ah!
Or your death. I suppose it could just mean death in general. Or perhaps your pride will lead to your death. Wait. Your pride will mean you will be dead. Something like that. I don't fucking know. Could mean anything. Come on. Pride equals death. You. Yep. You prayed, you did.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
Fuck around and find pride.
The demons! Keep running! Ah!
Go!
Oh! No, I just realized.
It was you.
Not this, unrelated. I'll talk about it in a minute. Oh my god.
They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
The only thing that's important right now is getting out of the Fade. Whatever you are, you've helped us so far.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
The blood sings softly, it never stops, and then it's all they hear. We can't let them hurt more people.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
So, it says Marsolus Ina Ardin, Marsolus Ina Mardin, but it's lowercase p, it's lowercase s, so it's pride as in the feeling of the idea of pride itself. But it's also him saying Solus means pride, so the demon was saying you will be your undoing, but not necessarily Fen'Harel, not the Harlan, not the Dread Wolf, who he is besides his title. Him as a person will be his undoing, which I guess feels obvious in retrospect, but it's essentially mocking him, saying you are everything that is wrong with you. Which is just to realize that's so sad. Anyway.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
Also,
The nightmare has found us.
Yeah, also, it doesn't actually matter what she is.
I'm with you.
Because it never gets answered, which is kind of the point. It's one of those things I like about the game where it does get a bit philosophical, where it allows you to decide what you believe.
Come, real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Which is kind of the point of Inquisition, because Inquisition's whole theme was faith. And what faith means for you on a personal level. If that makes sense.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
I know what's in there. Yeah, it's not Fen'Harel that's doing this to you. It's you and your choices, which, poor Sully. It's essentially putting pressure on him to deny who he is as a person, I guess. I don't know how that makes sense. Yay! Tarot cards always make people feel better. Unless it's, you know, the bad one. The tower! Oh no. Okay, we can do this.
Do you think you can fight me?
Yes.
I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
We can go up there. I wanted to do down here first. Was that thing? What was the thing? Hi, honey.
They still remember when they were higher, before it woke up and everything fell.
Time 5 past. Yeah, I'll finish this. This takes like another 10-15 minutes. Tops. Let's go. We might leave the upstairs part. I can't be bothered. I don't have that much time left and I want to actually get the mission done without pressuring myself, so I might abandon upstairs, but down here is very interesting. Yeah, no, elaborate further on what I was saying. It's not, he's saying it's not Fenrirel that is doing all these terrible things. He's telling him it's you who's going to be your downfall. You intrinsically have something wrong with you, is what the demon's saying. Darkspawn blood, gimme. Yep, Varric becoming his parents, don't we all fear that? Vivian, irrelevance. Blackwall himself. Cole, despair. Because then his purpose is pointless. Solus, dying alone. Sarah, the nothing. Dorian, temptation. Cassandra, helplessness. Yep, I'll understand. What would your Inquisitor's fears be? Lethea's is betrayal. Oh, stuff. Ah wait, there's nothing there. We'll just go up this way.
There!
This is fine. Easy peasy. Yeah, Lethea's fear would be betrayal, specifically betrayal of someone she cares about. Not just, you know, you expect someone in your organization to betray you. But, like, the Solus betrayal was her worst fear. Well, I say betrayal very... Him leaving was the worst thing to ever happen to her, I'll put it that way. Which is why she's gonna punch him when she meets him again. There you are. They're just cats. Despair demons are really just cats. They don't want you coming near them, and they want you to feed them all the time. We done? No? Okay. Yeah, we're done. Let's go. What are you... You good, bro? A little bit? He's fine. Okay. We're almost there anyway.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through,
I
and then
think
slam it
if I
closed
left-
with all your strength.
If I had to
That
leave
will banish the army
Alistair...
of demons and
Yes.
exile this cursed
Yes.
creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Oh, right, so we're not even... Okay. So we're not even going ahead with the idea that we could kill it. We're just going... We just need to throw it away.
The
Knock
rift.
it out of the park.
We're almost there.
I lost
How
my train
about
of
we all
thought.
just shut up and run?
Okay.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
I'll defeat this guy in like 2 minutes. Oh, I haven't got bees. Damn it.
I grow fat on your fear.
We're almost there!
Someone help!
You are nothing.
Goodbye!
Where'd he go? Why are you over here? Where are you going? Where are you then?
You will die in agony.
For the Wardens!
You cannot stand against me.
There we go. Easy peasy. That giant skeleton. Alright, so they run. Bye, Solus. Thanks for leaving your girlfriend behind. Yeah, not Solus.
We need to clear a
I'll
path!
put it in a minute, maybe. If I have time.
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right.
Yeah, I'll talk about
The
it in the
Grey
Discord,
Wardens
actually.
caused
I'm
this.
always up for
A
talking about
warden
Solus.
must...
I'm
A
sorry,
warden must
Stride.
help them rebuild. That's your
You
job.
exist
Corypheus
only to
is
die
mine.
here. Hawk stays, Stride stays. Sorry, Hawk. Stride.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the
Hawk
Warden!
needs to go have Sebastian's babies. I do feel kind of bad for him. Yeah, I'll talk about it in the Discord at some point. If anybody wants to start that up. You know, I'll probably put a link to the Discord because I think there's a few people here that probably don't copied? Yes. Here's a link to the Discord, guys. Feel free to join, there's lovely people there. Yes! Okay, this is a badass scene though. I love her.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
They came out of this alive. As far as I'm concerned, they can tell whatever stories they like.
I suppose you're right.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
She is gonna be so angry with them.
Warden Stroud is dead, thanks to all of you. He alone stood against Clorel's madness. If not for him, you'd be dead, or slaves to a servant of the Blight. And you repaid that by branding him a traitor.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Oh god, because I know it has no consequence whatsoever.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died believing that the Wardens were a force for good. I am willing to give the rest of you one final chance to prove it. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
But they hurt people.
Oh, cool.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
I love Lincoln Park.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor. And take care of Varric for me.
I know, my son and my husband are angry. Okay, well I think that's us basically just about done. I need to go in a few minutes, which is excellent. I think there's a wrap-up cutscene, which won't take long, and then I'm gonna have to go, because I gotta go to work. Gotta go work for my money, work for my home, work for my kitty cat. Work so I can play Dragon Age.
Book send me one final report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
It's not enough.
It won't stop Corypheus. We need to keep up the offensive.
Agreed. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he's close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Cullen and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She refused to say anything outright. I could have used more direct answers and fewer journeys of self-discovery.
She made a lot of people feel that way.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Yep, don't worry, Liliana. Okay, and that is where we're gonna end it. Woo! Husband! Hi, husband. We're gonna end it there, I believe. Tomorrow we'll pick up at the same time. Yeah, I work annoying hours, so everything's crazy. That was, yeah, on a happy note.
Hello.
Hello. Solus is going to tell us a story.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell us about an old spirit.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Ferelden informed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
There, we're gonna end on a lovely
talk later.
story.
Dareth Shiral.
Love you. Heart?
My heart.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Dareth
Shiral. Right, save. So we're gonna end it there. Thank you all so much for joining. I had a great time. Yeah, I hope to see a few of you tomorrow. It's cool if not, I know we all have lives. But yeah, thanks again for joining. I will see you again another time. Yeah. Bye bye. Oh, how do I end stream? Best ending ever. Bye.